the 18th of June. We're hoping to make a bit of hay today, so yeah, morning jobs. Check tractor over, fuel tractor, check machine over. We greased and serviced the rake yesterday, put a load of new tines on it. It was missing a few tines here and there. So yeah, went through the tethers, put a load of new tines on, so the tethers are back up together with tines. There will be some round baling today, so I've got to make sure that this box here, that goes with the round baler. That just allows us, you can have these implements on isobus, but only certain tractors have isobus. We always spec them with a box that you can just put on any tractor. You know, the box just plugs into the baler. But you got to remember to leave the box with the baler, because if someone goes off with the tractor and it's still in here like this, then it's quite annoying for the baler driver, because he can't operate a baler without that box. So there is that, but we'll get that put with the baler later on. I don't know who's going round baling. It might be us, it might be Farmer. We'll see what the day goes like. I'll try and get you some footage around the machines. I might not be there, might be out all day on the tether. Keithy went and mowed a load yesterday, so mixed results there. Let's just say it would have made in the row. That's how poor it was in places. So, and yeah, very odd. Wherever we've had a lot of flood in this winter, and wherever there's been flood laid on grass, there is just nothing at all. So it shows you what damage the floods do to the grassland, but that's understandable. Get everything checked over. I'm going to be fueling tractors this morning. We'll check Linda's Arxon, make sure that's all ready to go. Fuel her tractor, make sure it's got string. Farmer, I think he's done the baler already. We haven't had a look at the baler, but it's been serviced. Chandler's came and serviced it. I think they sharpened a knife and changed a few catches here and there. But apart from that, I think it's ready to go. Daisy will be here, Farmer will be here, Keithy will be here. I don't know if he's going to mow any more. We'll see. Little 70 runs the baler in the summer. Doesn't usually get a wash off, so yeah, this is nice to see. We don't like washing things off because water gets in everything and gets in the bearings. We blow it off, you know, every day it gets blown off with the air lamps. Anyway, it was a hell of a machine last year. I can't remember how many bared with it. 40 odd thousand, maybe 50,000, I think, something like that. I don't think it will get that this time. Just the hay ain't there, but yeah, good tool anyway. What did they replace? They come and replace this on the service. What happened? The grub screw got lost, came off. I don't know how, but it did. So they came and done that on warranty. I think they put a couple of catches on there that had come loose or fell off. I know this one is. No, that's a... I know they put a new one. That's a new one. Those are a bit better. There's a big flywheel. Anyway, Cole will be bringing his out today. This is the bigger version, the 1842S. Everything is just a tiny bit bigger. Just built to last, you know. The 1842 is... The 1840, which Colin has, is still a very, very, very good baler. Yeah, this is, in my eyes, this is just a more commercialised small baler. Anyway, they do a two-baler. They do a small baler like this, but it produces 2 bales at a time now. So I'd like to have a look at one of those. You know, God knows what the price will be on them, but I'd love to have a look at them. Whoa, right. Tethers are done, tractors are checked over, oils are checked. This one in particular does use a little bit of oil and a little bit of coolant. More so than the others, I'd say, but nothing to worry about, nothing to be concerned about. Anyway, 62.90 on the Arxon packet. It looks quite good this morning. Keithy's got his mowers in the background. You wonder why we have so many tractors, but all these tractors are running at the exact same time. We've got the 6480 in here on the rake. The only tractor left out at the minute is my tractor, isn't it? And Davo will be in later to run that tractor, pulling some bales home. Come on down. Anyway, two tethers are ready to go. Oh yeah, Topper's on the other tractor there. Just got to fuel telehandler. The two old tractors there, you know, they just come in this time of year. Don't need a brand new tractor sat there to run a hay machine. And they're super reliable, these 62 series tractors. And farmer knows them inside out. He literally knows his way around them. Every last detail. I don't know what this one's done. This one's, did he tell? I'm guessing at the hours, but they've done a lot of hours. Anyway, Arkson's ready to go. It's had a wash off. I can't believe it. They look quite good like that. I might just take a picture or something. They don't usually get washed. But is this thing strung up? Let us see. No. Okay. I'll tell Linda to. Linda likes to string her own bales up, just in case someone ties them wrong. She has a way of doing it. But you have to watch this thing. It folds up, but it creeps. So just before you leave, you always want to make sure that that is sucked up. Otherwise, it will. If you're turning right-handed, it will dig into the tyre or mudguard. So you just want to watch that. But good machine. We've got a little add-on to put on, but we haven't put it on yet. It goes up in the top, and it just apparently it tightens the knotter, tightens the strings, so the knotter doesn't miss tying so much. But we haven't had an issue with the knotters, so we're not going to put it in just yet unless we have a problem with them. But that run a lot of packs last year. I think it's done 5,500 packs already, 1 year. So yeah, there we go. Right, we're back up the hayfield. You can see the sun yesterday has bleached the top, but when you turn it over, look, nice and green underneath. That's more like it. That is the sound I want to hear. You can hear it before you really feel it, if you know what I mean. You just it was nearly there yesterday, but there was just some spots. A little bit cold underneath, so we turn it over, we fluff it up, the heat gets into it, and then it all becomes the same. It's going to be perfect. Anyway, they've only got this field to go on to and a little field out the back. It's less than half the crop it was last year. It's not going to take them a long time. You know, I think by 5 or 6 o'clock, or easily, they're going to be done. But it's more about getting machines ready today, getting some bales pumped through, getting the bale lengths right, getting the weight of the bales right, and matching the balers up as well, so they're both producing the same bale. We're also going to bale one of the Timothy fields. One field here is slightly better than the other. Anyway, tedder's unfolded. Start her up. Just fluffing it up today. So 450 on the RPM, we don't want to bash it. When it's hay, it's brittle when it's dry. So we don't want to make it any shorter. So we just want to fluff it. That wasn't quite down. So we're going to run through the hay. Me and Farmer will be here in a minute. He's got the bigger tedder on. Right, we just need to change our length because they're a little bit short by a couple of wads. Pressure is about right. might make them longer. Right, what do we need to do? Okay, not far away though. Okay, don't touch any of this till it's stopped. We need to make them longer, and I can't remember which way is longer. But we will learn. I would imagine downhill is longer. No, one way or the other. Alright, now we should be pumping out something. Okay, we're not far away at that. Alright, we're having it's not mental issues, just first day issues, because the baler hasn't been used. Inside the chamber it's all rusty, so the first few bales come out and all the material's coming out, and it's cleaning it off as it comes, so it gets shinier and shinier, and then as it gets shinier and shinier the bale pushes through a bit easier. That takes the pressure off the bale again, so you have to just, for the first hour, we're just going to have to just monitor it, just wound a load of pressure on. And we might have to put a bit more on yet, but hey, it's beautiful. Look at those, absolutely perfect. So we're just going to have to follow the baler for an hour till the chutes shined up and took all the rust off, and then it should be right. But bale length is about perfect there. They are heavy a little bit. Whoa. But the hay is ever so fine as well, it's soft, so if there's not enough pressure on there they go a bit saggy, so they got to be a certain weight, otherwise they go a bit saggy then. But we'll get her dialed in and we'll be alright.
Yeah, I will do.
Aim for that then. I imagine I should just have to monitor it. Oh yeah, that's a lump. Oh. We'll follow Daisy just for a little bit and just see if this changes. This row was always going to be different because the headland's slightly different. There's plenty of pressure on them now. They're going to be a bit heavy, but the hay is soft. You know, if I can pick them up with one hand, they can't be too bad. These were both new Balers last year. They're a little bit shorter. I might just lengthen them up for him. Not too bad. I ain't unhappy with them. Fractionally shorter. Away while he's out of cab. They are a tiny bit shorter, that's all.
My sticks are yours.
Should be the same.
Just about.
Well,
My sticks a bit shorter, that's right then, isn't it?
There you go.
Catch don't work, just lift it.
Oh, your catch don't work either, no?
No.
No,
That
ours
didn't
don't
work. I think the second time I opened it, it's just packed up.
Yeah, they are dire, aren't they? Works the same though, doesn't it, Carl?
Yeah, they want to be a wad longer, don't they? And too bad for tight, no? I took that other side bar off.
Oh yeah.
Left that one.
Okay.
Because I stand on that to grease the knife.
Oh, I
I
see.
can't quite reach.
Yeah, yeah. I think Andrew took his off.
He did. He took both sides. I took the other side off.
Yeah.
So I can get in from the other side to undo them bolts.
Oh yeah, I know.
I found 2 more grease nipples. I don't know whether yours has got it on it.
Yeah, go on then.
Up in there. On that.
Oh yes.
That's a clutch.
Right.
It's got
Okay.
2 grease nipples on this one.
One there, and where's the other one?
2 on that same thing.
Oh, is
2
it?
on that shaft.
I'll have a look, Carl.
Sunday.
Yours are different all round, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they might have that, but it might
Yeah.
be in a different place. So just
Yeah.
have a look.
I know there's one on the opposite side of ours.
But that might be it.
Yeah.
That might be the thing.
Yeah.
I noticed it when
I'll
John
have a
was
look.
helping me, because he turning the baler over.
Yeah. Use
I
it.
was under there making sure there's no grass stuck in anything, you know, just
Yeah.
and then 2 fucking grease nipples appeared.
Yeah. Right. Linda's turn now. They're plenty tighten up.
Well, maybe it was fate when you walked in the door. I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to hold. All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments All those little moments, the bus you didn't catch me looking over my shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments, all let me you, only God knew about. All those little moments. All those little moments.
Oh, well, it started off pretty smooth, and then the packer started playing up a little bit. Just some small issues. It's a bit of a job actually. Where it's short, you have to put more in a bale to form a bale, and then we've got a good bale size going. The balers were pretty good. Daisies was just only a fraction bigger than Cole's. There weren't much in difference in weight. Anyway, it wouldn't pack Daisy's bales, but it would pack Cole's. Pretty sure they're going now. We'll know, because if they're still out there packing later, we'll have to get involved and just pack them by hand. It would pack 12, and then the whole lot would sink a little bit, and then it wouldn't get the last 2 in. And then, yeah, then Linda would have to get off, manually push them back up, get 2 in, and then tie them. So it's just a bit time consuming. But we'll figure that out. We'll get that figured out. We're on the round baler now. It's 4 o'clock. Was hoping to be here a little bit before this, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, we've got the baler on. Right, we need to change a few settings. Because we're making hay, we don't want such a dense bale because it will create heat and the bale will go bad. So what we're going to do is control our baler here, and this is our core, and we want to set that to 60. That is halfway up the bale. So we're going half density in the middle. Nearly did that wrong then. And then the outer edge is going to be 160. We will see what that looks like. I'm not going to go too crazy into this all, but we'll pump a couple out. I'll show you what they look like. We'll adjust it from there, and we'll try that. Right, we're going to go and have a quick look very quickly. See what we've made. This is our bale. Okay. You'll see there's middle here, so up that bit there is only less dense, and then this bit is quite a bit denser. As long as I can push them over like that. That ain't too bad. I'm quite happy with that. That's what they're staying on. Got my hazards on. Met a lorry coming in. Had to reverse back. Nightmare. I'm quite happy with them. I'm going to leave that like that. You know, you want to be able to tip them up when you get to a yard. You want to be able to tip them up, but you don't want them so light that people ain't getting their value for money. So there we go. That's what they're staying as. Spin this thing up. You'll see the dial. At the moment it's on 90, and then when it gets past the core, it then turns itself up to 160. Anyway, we got to get cracking because we've got this whole field to do, and it's 20 past 4. I think we'll be alright until about 8 o'clock baling today, so we'll be alright, and it's not going to take that long either. So nice rows. Uncle Franklin was on the rake today. He's done a nice job. I think Jordan's giving Farmer a hand towing some bales back. And we'll get these made up. These will sit in the field. I hope you guys can see alright. These will sit in the field until, you know, they want to sit in the field for at least a week to cool down. And if it was, you know, if you were pushing your luck with it and it wasn't quite ready, you would leave them out a little bit longer than that. You'd leave them out 2 or 3 weeks because they might heat up. sure? Something happened then. Anyway, we'll see what we get out here. I imagine there will be, I think we'll be lucky to get 100. I'd like to see 100, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, the girls are going to be moving on to the Timothy tomorrow. So there was a little bit of drone footage for you there. But first day, there's always something going on. There's always something to fix or something not quite right. But as we get into haymaking, we'll get these little teething issues fixed and we'll be away. And yeah, anyway, I'm going to sit in the aircon now because I nearly gave myself heat stroke again out in the sunshine earlier. So there we go. Anyway, the hot spell is supposed to last for a few more days. I think Keithy's been out and mowed a bit more, so there'll be a bit more to go on to. We've got the Timothy out down the farm to go on to later on in the weekend there. Always tricky on the corners. Nice row though there. And two bad rows really. Just been in you've got the round baler at the end of the day, there's always one or two bales that either didn't form right, or I don't know, it could be a million reasons they didn't form, or one string or something like that. You're here last with the round baler and you got it on. That usually the small balers have gone home before they see these odd bales here and there. Anyway, just done a bit of cleanup. We got our quota. We wanted 140, well, I thought it was 135. Farmer wanted 140, he said. So here's our bales, all 140 of them. Anyway, I'm going to dump this one. This one's a mixed bale in it, slightly bigger than the rest as well. So I'm just going to dump him by the tree. That'll come home with us another day. It'll feed the cows or something. It might look a bit of a funny shape. We'll see in a minute. I'm just going to back it up to this tree. But yeah, really pleased actually. I thought we were going to be lucky to get 100. So let's pop that out there. See what that looks like. What's come out. Anyway, I thought I'd put it with the round bales because those are his friends. Yes, anyway, these will all sit out here now. We won't touch these for 7 days, I would have thought, at least. Or try not to. The longer they're left out, the better. You know, we won't leave them to get horrible jackets on or anything like that. You go clearing up bales, to be fair, that was a good one. You go clearing up small bales and try and put them in a round bale, that's what you get, an odd shaped bale like that. But, to be fair, that actually isn't that bad. Anyway, our settings were pretty nice, so we'll probably keep them for the rest of the season on the meadow. We'll go and find Linda. I think Linda sorted her packer out. She was running, yeah, she wasn't quite running the PTO high enough speed, which wasn't then putting enough pressure on the bit that holds the packs. So yes, I think we got that figured out. Farmer's also put the modification on there that tightens the strings up when it does its knots. So we will take a look at all this tomorrow. We will see. I don't know if I've got enough for a video there. Might have. Haymaking's always yeah, there's always a lot going on during haymaking. Keithy and Dave's tedding. I think Keithy's mowing. Dave's going to catch up behind Keithy. Daisy and Cole will be back tomorrow. We're going on to the Timothy tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. That should be a little bit better for everybody. Machines, bales and packer. This stuff was ever so short and it was quite dry and slippy, so yeah. always something. There's always something going on. That yeah. But we're just the old man's here loading. He's had his dinner off Di. Di comes up, gives him his dinner. Farmer's just put the rake back on for Uncle Franklin in the morning. And yeah, we're going to have to sort something out in the morning to put these bales down and get them blown. They'll be fine on trailers overnight, won't be an issue. Right, anyway, it's the end of the day. Last few bales going in. It's not a long day. The Balers finished, yeah, they finished ages ago. I want to see where farmers put this thing in the back. Oh yeah, that's that job. Oh, I see, it's up in the top bar there. Let's just feel these strings. Oh, I see what it does. Sometimes you'd have the inner strings would feel a bit looser than the outer strings. And I can see that bar has just made everything the same tension all round. So that is a nice little modification there. I like that. I'll show you a close-up on the next video of it. There's the old man. Look, we're looking at the packs, how they carry. They're carrying pretty nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing. We thought it was the Baler. Yeah, we were questioning like the Baler. We were questioning all sorts. Feel these. They're plenty heavy. I can tell these are from our Baler. I don't know what it is. They're slightly heavier than Cole's. But they just look a slightly different. I don't know why. Still falling down. That makes every string the exact same tension. It's a nice little modification, I like that. Bar in the top there, that's all that modification is. And these strings now are the exact same. Never really played just last year, but I did notice one or twice, you know, some odd packs would just have a looser string than others, but those are nice. Right, we got to go and pick Farmer up. There goes the old man, he's going to load the last few up. I think Jordan's running back to pick them up. But thanks very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Love this baler, that did not miss a beat today. And I didn't blow it off. But I am going to go and blow it off now. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.